Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Wormwood with Semen Retention and Body Game. And I'm coming back at you with another video. I just made a video, but hey, I got the energy. Why? Because I'm practicing semen retention. I could make 1,000 videos. I promise I could. But anyway, this video is going to be explaining the Adam and Eve, Adam in the Bible, in his relation to semen retention in the fall of men. And this is going to not be a long video because it don't have to be. Okay, so we all know that God created the angels to be over the animals. They had dominion over the animals. Then the Most High created Adam, and Adam not only had dominion over the animals, but he also had dominion over the angels. And this is what Satan didn't like in a third of the angels. They didn't like this, and then they fell, and then here we go. All right. So now Satan needed to take over the world again, but he had to think of a plan because they used to have to bow to Adam, which means that Adam was more powerful than them. Remember, he was created like the Most High, and he had dominion over not only the animals but the angels. So they couldn't just come up there and just get him or kill him or convince him of nothing because he had all knowledge. He Adam was not a caveman. Adam was created in the image of the Most High. So he was like a mini me, a little bitty Most High. You know what I'm saying? So this is where Eve come in. Because he needed Adam to sin. Because once we sin, then God has to separate from us. And anything that's out of God's presence is decay. So they needed to put him out of God's presence and put him into the energy of decay and death and dying and hardship and pain and all of that. Because in God's presence is love and peace and joy and warmth and rest and happy and flowers and milk and honey and stuff. They need to get him out of there. Just like they need to get you out of there. You hear what I'm saying? And this is how they did it. They used the woman. They used the woman and with all types of sexual tricks and stuff. And like I said in the other video, she performed all of these sexual acts on Adam. In the last sexual act that she performed, Adam liked it that, and this is what made him sin because it was also a form of vanity and control. Having a woman get on her knees is like bowing, because remember, you only supposed to get on your knees and pray to God. But just imagine this act. I don't want to, can I say fellatio? Is that even a word? Is this why they call it she gave him head? You know what I'm saying? All men fall for head. You know, that's what every man wants. He wants fellatio. You know what I'm saying? Was this the sin? Was this the act that made Adam say, "Oh my God, that felt just so good. I mean, can you do it again?" And then she said, "Yeah, if you eat that fruit." And then he did. He consumed, and then that's what we do. Once he consumed, God separated himself from him, and he was living in the world of decay, him and Eve. But they continued to sin. And see, this is why semen retention doesn't just make you do sins of perversion type sexual sins. It leads to other sins. Oh, you don't believe that semen retention, masturbation and unlawful sex can lead you to alcoholism and all this? Yes. Porn is a gateway drug, like they used to say marijuana is, because it leads a gateway from the sin on over to you. So all of these demons is able to get up into you, gluttony demons and and alcohol demons. And yes, you can be masturbating and opening up the gateway for a crack demon or a gluttonous demon. Yes. Even though it doesn't have anything to do with that demon, it still can open up the gate. Like the freeway, it doesn't just have trucks on it. It has cars. It has a Mexican man going to Alabama. It got a Chinese lady going to the airport. You see, that's how the gateway, when you sin, when you open that up, it lets all types of demons up in there. And see, that's why after the fall and the separation from God, Satan had to keep Adam in sinning, because with each sin, you introduce a different spirit. With each sin, you introduce a different spirit. And these spirits are animal spirits. Now, I hope you're following along with me. When you sin, you open up the gateway for different spirits. For each sin, there's different spirits, and these spirits are animal spirits. For example, a robber, a person that robs, raccoon spirit. You see, the raccoon even got the mask on. A person that's quiet, that talks behind your back but stabbed, a snake spirit. The gluttonous is the pig spirit. You following what I'm saying, dog? You see, dog, why you digging what I'm saying? If you're not with the Most High and has the Most High in you, then you have a different spirit in you. If you humping around and watching porn and you sexually active, that is a rabbit spirit. Don't Playboy have a rabbit spirit? You digging what I'm saying? You feel me? We can go all along around the spirits, but if you don't, you either got one or two choices, man. You either be like the Most High and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how you do that. Read your Bible. Or you're going to have an animal spirit. It's not like you're going to be like, you know what? I don't want to worship the Most High, and I'm not going to have... It don't go like that. It don't go like that. Anything out of the Most High's presence is decay. And anything that's within decay can be manipulated by Satan. Something that's very, 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 very ancient and very, very more wiser than you. So don't think that just because you're not with the Most High and not following the law, statutes, and commandments, that it's just going to be neutral. No. Now, the reason he needed to put us into all of this sin and give us these animal spirits is why? Because the angels got dominion over the animals, which means that if you have an animal spirit, they have dominion over you. Why you think the obese person can't stop eating what they eating, and they end result is going to be obesity? And we're doing obese severely, not just the heavy. Obesity runs in my family, so you can't get mad, man. I understand what I'm talking about, from the smell to all of that. My grandmama, my mama, my sister, my brother. Hold on. My grandmama, my mama, my sisters, my brothers, they all suffer from this. I'm the generational curse breaker in my family. So when I say that a person start looking like a pig or smelling a certain way and eating garbage, it's not like no overweight person just eats garbage. They mimicking the pig because you just said, okay, I don't want my body. By sinning, that's what you're saying. By fapping and masturbating, that's what you're saying. You said, I don't want my body. I don't want this temple. I want something else to run my temple. And the only thing that's out there is demons and spirits and stuff. So you either about to have this crazy ass demon that's out there doing crazy stuff, or you about to have an animal spirit. You hear what I'm saying? What type of spirit you think that a group of gangbangers got? Or are them dudes you see on TV and they be surrounding this one dude and they just be socking them and don't them look like a wolf? That's a bloodthirsty wolf spirit. But the demons, the angels have dominion over the animals. So what the angels need to do is to turn you into an animal. That's what they did to Adam. They turned him into an animal. Step one, separate him from God. Step one, separate him from God. Because anything outside of God is decay. Anything outside of God's presence is going to die. And this is the territory of Satan, outside of God's presence. It's like now you're up in his neighborhood. The rules of America don't apply in the rules in China. Now you're in China. You understand what I'm saying? Now that they got you away from America and all of the American laws and all of the protection over America, now they can do what they want to do. They can start making you eat octopus and wonton soup, and you hear with them, and 9 times out of 10, I see you next year, you're going to be talking Chinese, eating wontons and octopuses and stuff. And no offense to nobody. But I have to put it like this, because